Hi Sagittarius. This is your February 17th through the 23rd, 2019 reading. I'm going to do a little tarot reading for you and see what's popping this week. I'm Karma. Welcome to my channel, Karma on Deck. So this is my Dragon Tarot. This deck talks to me about your decisions, money, finances, and projects. So let's take a good look at what Sagittarius has going on. You ready? I see travel coming up for you. Do you have a trip that's coming up that you're taking? Something that you do often? This is the Chariot, so this is a nice little treat coming up. And Six of Cups is, see that there? So maybe another month or so, or you're planning a trip. Water I see. I'm also picking up Knight of Cups, which is telling me that your emotions are running high right now. You have the Ace of Cups, so love is present in your life. Ace of Wands, you're kind of feeling like an amateur going on at work right now. I don't know why that's frustrating for you, but I'm picking up that that is lots of things that you're learning and planning. I do feel like things are getting exponentially easier for you. Seven of Swords means a lot of tension that you've been holding on to is going to be released in the next week. Things are going to get much easier. I do have the Hierophant. So life is teaching you something right now. Either that or you're doing some training at work. But this is a leadership role. Hierophant is in charge and teaching and training. I see you doing some training. Four of Wands, house and home is strong. The Sun card means things are going to be in balance for you, perfectly in balance with your money coming up here pretty quick. You've laid the groundwork right here, Nine of Wands. That tells me that this is coming up for everybody right now. Y'all are working hard. But the Nine of Wands talks to us about like laying the foundation and making sure you have a strong place to grow from. Ultimately, though, there's something that's going on with you that you have the Ten of Wands. There's anxiety and you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed out about some decisions that you have to make. I have the Nine of Coins, so that's your decision making that you have to make. And then the Queen of Swords, which means you've won the war. Now you must build the peace. So essentially that says, again, like the groundwork is laid, you just have to put the projects in place and let them go, let them grow. You're going to be overwhelmed a little bit, but not so much so that you lose grip on the things that you have to. It's like juggling and not dropping a single ball. Alrighty, so I'm a local psychic here in Las Vegas at Karma Connection. If you want to find me, you can look that up. Karma on Deck is all my social media and websites, so you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, Karma Steel. So nice to have you joining me on my channel, so stay tuned. There's much more content coming up. I'm going to do some instructional videos, some myths and misconceptions about tarot, and just some live stuff coming up soon. So let's look at Sagittarius as emotions and relationship, family, and feelings. That's what this is, my Mystic Dreamer. This deck tends to talk to us about our emotions and stuff. So let's look at you. All right, Sagittarius, are you ready? Well, family is very important to you. However, I'm seeing the Ten of Cups, which means things are looking perfect on the surface and a lot of money and support, like you're supporting family or helping someone and being charitable. Also some major decisions for you, Ace of Wands. Things are on the line. I'm picking up Four of Swords for you. So if you're hiding out and not talking to people, that might be for your own mental well-being. Four of Swords, this is my Snow White. I call her Snow White because she's hiding out in a chapel. And that's what, I usually get this card when someone's ghosting on someone. I'll be like, are they not talking to you, or did they ghost you, or did you break up? Because it tells me they're not talking. So the Four of Swords means that you're not talking to people very much and that you feel like you're not being heard. And you're just isolating a little bit. Knight of Swords means you're ready to pick a fight. I don't know what you're irritated about, but you have a lot of drama going on in relationships right now. You have the Eight of Swords. So it's overwhelming. It just feels like it's coming from all sides. And what are you doing on the internet? I'm seeing you on social media, watching, looking. Holy shit. All right, so I feel like you owe someone an apology. Knight of Wands. I'm picking up some celebration for you, the Sun card as well. So once all this is resolved, it's looking like things are going to be bright. The reason why I asked what you're doing on social media is because the Three of Pentacles shows up, which tells me that you're either browsing the internet or looking at things, or social media is important to something that you're doing or connect that you have. I see big possible changes for you. Really, King of Cups is telling me your emotions are running super high, and that Temperance, so that's a major card. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 major cards here. The Temperance card means balance, that you're trying to strike the right balance with the things in your life. You're sitting in the middle of this river here and filling one cup in the other and trying to get the right balance there. I see the Death card, which talks to me about new beginnings, and also Justice for those of you that are going through splits. They might actually go to the whole paperwork route. Ultimately, you're focused on your money, and you're ignoring some of these relationships because you're just taking care of what you have to. Women, Sagittarius, you guys are a beast right now. I'm picking up the Queen of Wands, which tells me that you're not focusing on relationships at all. I'm also seeing evidence, like what evidence are you gathering on someone, or what is it you're looking up? Because I feel like you have this feeling that you should be. And I'm also picking up independence and fatigue, like you're really tired. So don't let that bleed out into your relationships to the point where you're treating people badly. There's something about you. There's something about you. Hopelessness too. And you also have the Lovers card. That's coming up telling me that there's on again, off again energy, passive aggressive energy. 5 of Pentacles is a little hopelessness too. We're not going as far into depression, but this is starting to get a little hopeless and frustrated. Ace of Pentacles tells me everything's going to resolve itself quickly, that this isn't something that's going to drag on, or it's a permanent issue. It's something that can be resolved pretty quickly. Everything keeps turning back to your money though. King of Pentacles, everything goes back to your money. And you're feeling emotional like a teenager. Everything's all over the place. Anyways, you've already set some things in motion. I have the 8 of Wands, like you're letting it be where it is. Take a deep breath. Be kind to yourself. There's a lot going on for Sagittarius right now. Come join me next week. Find me on social media. Leave me a little message. Tell me where you are in the world. And let me know. Give me some feedback on how you think your reading went. Otherwise, I'll see you Sunday. I'll have next week's reading ready for you Sunday afternoon. Have a good week, and I'll talk to you next time.